Hi, everybody. Today I'm hosting Maya, who will talk about Agritainment. So, what was your business idea and how does it change the world?
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Hello from Osijek, from Croatia. Well, I finished agriculture and I love tourism. And I see a lot of people are seeking back to green and rural area. And so I got an idea, Agritainment. So it's like a fun in the village, in rural area. And of course, would like to connect with wine, cuisine, local cuisine, and of course some workshop that is very interesting to bring back that knowledge back home, so you could continue to pass by to anyone that you want and anyone that will like to present it something new in life. So I started my small craft, and now I'm seeking to present my love with wine. And agrientertainment means connecting also local parties, like some rural homes that are for rent, or some rural small, we in Croatia say OPG, small farms, uh, with the parts where they could, for 10 or till 15 small people, present something new, something local for them new, and something local and cuisine and some workshop. The best is that the host will present some workshop, like how to plant something, how to make some cooking, or some pasta, or something that what is often in rural areas but in the city is forgotten. So a main object is to bring back the historical things that are necessary for life, with cuisine, with wine, and with music and dancing, to relax, like some retreat, rural retreat. And think lots of people are interested, and I like wine and like rural, I like green, and we need to relax and have more moments of quietness, and to leave technology behind, especially mobile phones, computers. It brings nervous in us. So that's my point of view. So would like to connect with the people that are the same interest with me, and also if someone has some other suggestion, I'm open-minded.
So, how long before we dig deeper into this, what you are offering? For how long are you doing this?
Almost a year.
1 year. Okay. Great. So, what's the format of this events? How long does it take, or is it? Do you have some connections with some agencies that organize this, or you're on your own, or how do you get people? Especially, how do you get people from abroad?
Okay, so yeah, the first phase test is local testing, and there are minority people are interested. The second phase is testing Croatia, the national,
Hmm.
and that was very good expression of things that they want to learn how to cook. But my imagine, well, we have lots of type of cooking, and I put some pool, and it was amazing that everybody wants to cook, make pasta. We say it in Croatia, trganci. And
Mhm.
one my friend, he's a cook man, and he makes bee in a chup. How do you say chup in English? Chup is like the first things that we in the history put it as for keeping underneath the ground.
Mhm. Mhm.
So it's the Romans. So they put it oil and every other things.
Mhm.
And Romans made cooking in that shape on open fire. And my friend, he knows how to do it. And the best thing of that is you don't need to stir, because when it's boiling, it's making stirring by themselves. If it's in a round pot,
Mhm.
like
Yeah,
Roman pot.
from the yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, from the clay, like
Clay. Yes, yes,
like
yes.
that for the flowers.
Yes, and it's more interesting that he has old clay pots, and they are how to say you cannot destroy them. But
Mhm.
when he buys a new one, it's like in 10 times it's finished, it's gone, it needs another one.
Mhm. Mhm.
Imagine what's
Yeah.
would be forgotten. um, Lots of things. That's why I like to dig historical things that it will be useful for a person or for a area to continue. So
Mhm.
that's my aim, to bring the recipe, the whole recipes from the dust, and some other things like how to use needles to make pullover or something like that. Something
Mhm.
it will be. It's always some workshop that you will bring something home. So yeah, how to make pickle paprika, or how to make sarma. In Croatia, we make sarma,
Oh, great.
or
Yeah.
filled with meat or with anything else. So it's
Mhm.
also we have a interesting stuffed paprika with meat and potato, but it's in small, like mixed small potato. It's let's lots of universal things that we are forgotten. So
Mhm.
mm, that's why my and then people like, especially when it's wine. When I'm in some kind of how to say fair, uh, it connects people, and it's when, oh, but there's a wine, oh, I need to. So when I'm come, I offer a glass for one glass, for a
Mhm.
small one deciliter of
Mhm.
wine, of local, especially local wines. And it main thing for this event, Agritainment, it's useful anywhere, but it has to be local. If it's like in Afghanistan, it needs to be a local wine, a local recipes,
Mhm.
local crafts, and that's. I am also to have educational, so all the people can have entertainment, but the main thing is it's necessary to be in rural area. Is
Mhm.
it in one a small place or just open place? Never mind. It needs to be in area that's the best is if it's not internet connection at all, because people needs to talk in four eyes. We
Mhm.
forgotten. Everything is artificial. The sound is for microphone, not the sound of human voice,
Yeah.
live human voice. When we watch TV, it's everything artificial. It's TV. We cannot. We are less and less go to theaters where is live interactions. So I would like to bring back people to come back to real life
Mhm.
without technology, to rest a bit one day. It's not like for 1 month. Even it's that will be great. But for one afternoon on the or one whole day, it will be really uh, how to say it, relaxation for your body and mind.
Yeah. So usually the format of these events is like one afternoon or one day, or do you have larger periods too? For instance, one
It's
week or.
adjustable. If you have, I have lots of retreats. My friend, she has a gong retreat, so you could sleep on a ground, or we put on the water, on the swimming pool. And with the gong, she also makes. You have a yoga retreat, everything you could connect. So main point is to use local people and the local artists, and you could
it,
make
it, it
paint.
gives it gives the authenticity. Uh,
Yes,
yes,
you
and
yes.
and people, especially if they are from other areas, they learn these local customs that are different from their original, and it's great. Yes.
It would be great also folklore and music, folklore music from that area
Mhm.
to connect with everything, and but especially has to be local, a food, a recipe, local artists, local crafts. You cannot imagine that some people are living in the village for 10 kilometers from each other, they don't know each other, because we are now only focused to internet, we're now only focused to work, we don't live, we don't we are not focused to life, the real life, it's
Mhm.
everything going in matrix.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. This I don't know. We don't build these people connections anymore, but we could, especially in villages. I think that is still better. That in it is in big towns, but also there's uh, really disconnected people. Absolutely.
Before, in each village, every Sunday or Saturday, they would come together, but they didn't pay it. Everybody brought something. One
Mhm.
brig of duck, one brig of vegetables, wine, honey, and for that day they make from that they will make a dinner for everybody, and they always there was a music, they were dancing, and that's why people would connect, meet, fall in love, or make new ideas. Um, Connect for I don't know, some huge project. Now I think we are too comfort now, and we cannot. Everything is served to us, and we don't have necessity to do anything.
And to get
Unfortunately.
out.
Unfortunately, yeah, I think conformism will kill civilization.
Yes, that's true. But on the other hand, we have these opportunities like this podcast, when you can show what you're doing and invite people from the whole world to Osijek and
Come to
to,
Osijek, come to Croatia, and let's celebrate the local cuisine, historical moments, history, and drink, eat, dance, and talk in four eyes without mobile phone. But yes, it's true. Now we could talk to other side of Earth, and uh, even learn lots of things that we couldn't do it before. Yeah, I don't say that it's to forbidden technology, but to make border, to make limits, like do not be 24 hours on technology and use it. Um, restrict it to 8 hours and try to make sport without technology, or 1 hour with your family without technology. So that's to connect. We to see. We forgot to read movements, to see energy and smile, real smile, not only on internet. But everything is new for us. It's this is uh, helpful. Sometimes when I'm not having a mobile phone and the things, oh, this is great, I need to take pictures. Oh, my phone is at home. Okay. So, yes, it's necessary, but in the world where communication is affordable and it's everywhere, we are communicated less, especially with the local, and we don't know neighbors, we don't know things that are going around, and unfortunately we are losing focus on the things that are necessary to be on focus, especially families.
Mhm.
Yes. But great thing is there's always new music, always new dance and expressions and arts and books. Now you could read and listen. There is a readable books, and even blind people can read by listening. And it's very open in one way. Just we need to make our own way and listen to ourselves, not to technology. Yeah.
Yeah, I see a lot of problems with that, especially how to make the limits. Like you said, I'm a business coach and I like to work with startups, and they are usually young people, and they ask me, how do I find my passion? And I said, okay, you're 25. How many things have you tried in your life? And he can't even count 5 to 10. And I said, how can you find your passion if you just tried 10 things? Go out and try another and another and another. I'm 58 and I'm still looking. you know, you have to be open minded and try new things. And this, I would say, ancient things and rural things that are something you cannot uh, grasp in the city. You cannot feel that because that's so different that people wouldn't understand that that even exists.
Yes, yeah, you need to feel the moment, feel the food, feel the taste,
Mhm,
and you also need to fall down to get up again and
mhm.
go again. It's failure on your way, on your for your aim is sometimes maybe a good thing, so you will learn from it.
Absolutely.
I hope that everybody learns from others, but it's always that the main learn. You will make it on yourself, and you will remember it for the rest of your life. And I forgot to say that I would like to make focus back to nature and animals, to people. That's why Agritainment. I would like to have local farmers and to connect to animals, not just for dogs and cats, like for sheep and horses. To feel, I think each person has an energy, and in the last years, I don't see person how it's dressed. What is he talking about? I see the energy, and I feel the energy of the person, and more people are like, how do you say, zombies, because they don't have their own aim, they don't have their own focus, they're following others, and you
Mhm.
could see it's like destroying them in one way. I think it's it's hard to make focus, your own focus. It's hard now for young people to find themselves. Even us, we like for as a 30, 35, and then I started to realize things not before. So I don't know. I hope everybody else, especially if they go to as entrepreneurship, maybe you will find faster your real goal. And if you, I think the future is in small and medium entrepreneurship because they can easily adapt. The big firms are less and less here in Europe, and I don't know in America and others, but I think each person can give their own touch, and we are all different. So even though the like the same craft of like sewing, each sewing machine will differently make some dress because we are all different, all.
Mhm.
The, and we have to appreciate the differences and um, try to make their own call and adapt to the market.
Absolutely. Uh, and I noticed something when you mentioned to connect with animals. Absolutely. It seems astonishing for me that I saw a lot of uh, more and more people have dogs in the cities. I live in Ljubljana, in the capital of Slovenia. It's not a big city, but it's a city, and you have more and more dogs, and people are walking the dogs with a mobile phone in their hands, and they're not paying attention to the dog; they're paying attention to the mobile phone. And it's crazy. So why do you have the animal if you pay attention to it? You know.
I see lots of people are walking with a phone and no, don't see where they are walking.
Yeah.
A lot of people before. I'm trying. This is that border that you need to um, put to yourself against technology. Walk without the phone. Walk without the earphone, and you will. You will notice the nature and around yourself, especially in the tram and in the bus. Nobody's talking to each other. Nobody's talking to each other. But one time, one lady said something funny. All the bus was, if they didn't have earphones, they were smiling, and it was interesting. And it's like you felt alive.
Mhm.
And Y- yes, we are losing the touch with reality. We
Mhm.
are starting to live in matrix, and um, I hope will people start to trust themselves and try to find the real point that is great in their self. Because I think everybody has to find something to glow. And if you start find something that you love, you will make lots of great energy, and people will feel it.
Mhm.
People will taste it and hear it. If you are artisan and you know how to play well or sing, you will hear it. And especially live, it's different when or when you are on the concert and there is a live music than on a radio or on CD. So yes, okay, it's like it's a good interpretation, but you cannot measure it alive, anything alive with artificial.
Mhm. So. Uh, I think especially abroad, Croatia is known for its seaside and summer holidays. And what you're offering is something that's different, that's authentic, that you can come every time of year. perhaps best not in the summer because everybody, or in the summer because everybody's going to the seaside and you can go
Yes, yes,
somewhere totally different and experience something totally different. Yeah.
yes. Well, that's a great thing in rural area. We live 365 years a day, and we have lots of wine cells.
Mhm.
And in that area, especially people from the coast, during the rush hour in the summer, they come to Baranya. It's one place near Osijek,
Mhm.
and they retreat themselves with wine, with food, and with green stuff. And lots of people from all over the world that were coming. And I was also working for cruise, river cruise. Drava and Dunav is very near, and
Mhm.
everybody is impressed because our food is tasty. It has taste. I was living in Belfast in Ireland, and I felt the milk was different taste. It's that I didn't like. I didn't used to it, and
Mhm.
the food is like everything was the similar taste. Maybe I didn't know where to buy. Maybe if I know where the local food is, maybe it would be different. But here, when I came back to Croatia, and I was oh, finally, and the first mention is burek, but it's not local. It's now more local cuisine, but I like I had a great wish to eat finally normal burek. But I missed my local food at home because ingredients are different. So I made the stuffed paprika in Ireland, and it tastes different because it's different ingredients are with different taste. It wasn't tasteful like back home.
Mhm.
Okay, so
So,
I don't know why. Maybe each place has their own magic, as I
mhm.
say, especially
Mhm.
rural areas, and also um, they rural areas still have uh, keeping the history alive. And in rural areas, you could find lots of things that are remind you for your uh, time when you were a kid, and they still carry the history in their hand. I think each person needs to make everything by hand and then go to the city and decide will they buy or will they make.
Mhm.
So they will appreciate then. Okay, I need to buy this. It's taking me a long time to cook or make dress or something like that. Then they will appreciate the thing, or they buy and make themselves. So this is like a critical opinion. You need to make something by your own hand to see what time does that person is giving to make this um, greatness.
Mhm.
Especially that's why I like wine and
Mhm.
violin. I don't know why I fall in love with wines. I usually drink red wine, but there's a lot of variety. Even wineries, they're trying to make a similar taste, but you never know. Each year is something new. Too much sun, too much rain, this and that. It's always some think different.
Mhm.
And that's why wine can reach to each person because it's each type of wine is different. As we are, as humans, we are
Mhm.
each different from each other. It would be otherwise we were clones. We will be clones, but it's not good to be everybody the same, and we have to respect the differences. And that's why we have um, spices, lots of kind of spices. That's why we have lots of kind of cuisines from hot to mild, from how to say, from bread to sweets, and you have to taste everything. Each
Mhm.
country. Europe is the mother of all of us,
Mhm.
and Asia and China. Um, it's great place to discover, but you have to start from somewhere. Just move from your own place. Move for, I don't know. I for my vacation is when I go from Osijek anywhere, and you could see how the other are working, breathing and talking, and what they love, what they hate. Each part is different in one way, and it's interesting, and
So
it's
if
better.
somebody wants to make a great vacation, they should come to Osijek. And how is the best way to contact you to so they will discuss the best offer for them?
Okay, so by mail, I have a phone also, Viber, WhatsApp, LinkedIn, Facebook, and now there is from the summer to the autumn, Ryanair is flying from London
Mhm.
to Osijek. We have airport, and I like individual recipe of staying here in Osijek. You could there's lots of things to see. From Baranja, from Slavony, we have castles that are waiting for you. It's even there was a war, but everything is now rebuilt, and there's lots of people are making their love to produce, especially wineries. There's lots of wineries, especially in Baranja, in Suza. They are surduk. It's like in the earth. You make cell, but it's not deep in the ground, but it's straight in the ground, and it's very beautiful. Especially Suza has like this is area that Roman Emperor brought. Practice of making wine, and there are still uh, lots of like road of cells, and you collect 20 wineries in one place, in one road, and 20 in the second road. So um it's best place for wine lovers to come, and especially Baranya is rich with agriculture and tasteful food. It's restaurants are always full. You need to contact them before,
Mhm.
and there is more and more places to stay and sleep in Baranya. It's like 1,000 already. In the beginning, it was 100, 200. Now, after 10 years, 1,000 place for 1,000 people to stay. And you, I don't know, it's uh, big places are too much crowded. People are now trying to escape um, crowdedness and the mess, and lots of people, and they need to relax, and people by them by the like biology trying to find rest and peace, and it's very good to have retreat for the body and mind in the nature, in wood. Before people, it was normal to go for 1 or 2 hour uh, walking. Now it's like wood wellness or something like that. That is all the recipe for retreat for your body.
Mhm.
Just go in park mm, in wood and walk for 1 hour or more. You will feel different. You will recharge yourself.
Absolutely. Just one more question. Uh, from the business perspective, to somebody who would like to start, because I think you're very enthusiastic in this area, and I think you're having a lot of fun doing this, what you are doing. From the business perspective, what would you suggest for somebody like you? How to start? What to avoid? Not to be too long, but uh, in a few sentences.
Yes, well, first and the only things that I could say, don't trust people on the word. You need to have everything written and signed.
Okay.
I had lots of, okay, it's deal, and they forgot or something like that. I don't know what. And, uh, but you said
Especially if you are in the rural area
yes,
where there's not
especially if you're in
business.
the beginning. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's not often to give them a signed written paper. Oh,
Mhm,
what is this? You think I'm a liar or something like that. But when they forgot, it would be on your damage.
mhm. Absolutely.
Yeah, and there's lots of cancellation. Oh, I don't want. And the best thing is if you are organizing something, you call
Mhm,
because oh, I forgot to call you. We cancel that. It's, the main problem is if it will be in 1 or 2 hours.
mhm.
So make arrangement. If you make arrangement, if you check everything, it's a mess and it's a fuss. But if it's your baby, you take care of all the diapers.
Yeah. Great point. I like that.
Yes, and you have to connect with locals. That's why I connect with my friend. This is a holder for a glass and goes around your neck for wine glass. And you put it glass and you could eat, talk, and then, oh, okay, I have wine. And take lots of a demonstration of new varieties of wine. And I just need to say that today is the International Day of Degustation Wine. So, cheers to everybody that likes wine, and cheers to everybody that are open for new things, new tastes, and new varieties.
Thank you for a lovely talk. I really enjoyed it, and I like
We
your
as you.
enthusiasm.
Thank you, and everybody that are interested to come, call me, and we arranged everything to meet from the zoo, from the green, from the wine, from food, for everything, and just come and relax. Okay, come to retreat in green areas and small. Okay,
Okay. Thank you and goodbye.
bye, everybody.